Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Grimmsnarl. Now Grimmsnarl is actually a really good Pokemon. I really like using it. I've used it a couple of times and I found it to be pretty darn good. Has an incredibly high attack stat and a pretty good HP stat as well. And has access to some pretty cool moves too. Now I've got 3 sets for you today, 2 generic sets and then 1 Gigantamax set. But the Gigantamax set can also be used with the Dynamax set, obviously the only difference being the max move used with the dark type. So I'll explain that when we get there. The first set I have today is a Nasty Plot set. So I saw Grimmsnarl has a relatively good special attack stat and access to Nasty Plot, meaning that it can do a lot of damage if you can get a Nasty Plot up. We've got Frisk as the ability, meaning that you can find out the items of opposing Pokemon and have an idea of what they're actually going to do. So for example, if Pokemon's holding a Choice Specs, it's very unlikely to be a defensive Pokemon, so you can get an idea of how people are running their different Pokemon. Nasty Plot doubles your special attack, which is a really good move. You can double your special attack power from 317 to 634, which is very, very high if you only use it once. If you use it twice, it goes to 951, I think. But yeah, if you use it multiple times, you're going to have a very, very high special attack stat. You've got Dark Pulse, which is a strong stab dark type attack. You've got Dazzling Gleam, a strong stab fairy type attack. And you've got Focus Blast, which will hit things like steel types that are super effective against you. Obviously, keep an eye out for things like poison types because they can be a pain. I think bug types are even super effective against it as well, so do be cautious here. And I think even fairy types are super effective. So yeah, just watch out for the different weaknesses that you have here. We've also got Life Orb as the item, raising up your attack your power by 1.3 times. So, yeah, having the special attack there a little bit heightened. EVs, I've gone for max HP and max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack and less attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. There is the option to go for max speed if you want to, but obviously depending on your speed tiers and what you're running, I think it's more likely that you want to go for the max HP, max special attack in this scenario. The second Grimmsnarl we have is a specially defensive set. It will allow you a little bit more support on your team. We've got leftovers on here. We've got Prankster, meaning that your status moves will go first. So your Light Screen, Trick, and Thunder Wave, they will have priority over the other Pokemon. So on this set, we've got Light Screen, which will increase up your special defense power if you have Pokemon like Conkeldurr in your team, which are very weak to special attacks. Having the Light Screen there, raising up that special, or lowering basically the damage you're going to get from special attack moves, that is going to be beneficial. You've got Trick to get rid of your leftovers and potentially get another item or take an item away from another Pokemon, because it can make all the difference in a match if you give them something like leftovers. Or if you even wanted to go for some form of berry, a very niche berry, such as a Figgy Berry, Wiki Berry, for example, stuff like that, you could definitely do that. And then we've got Spirit Break, which is a strong fairy type move and also has a 100% chance to lower down the special attack stat of the opposing Pokemon. So that is also beneficial in the sense of being a special wall. Eevee's gone for max HP and max special defense with a careful nature, so more special defense and less special attack, and 4 EVs and attack, just boosting that Spirit Break ever so slightly. Obviously, we've got Thunder Wave on here as well. I don't think I really covered that, but that's just to slow down different Pokemon, have the chance for paralysis, and potentially just cause some issues for different things. Now we're moving on to the Gigantamax set, which is also able to be used as Dynamax. The only difference here will be the Darkest Lariats will lead to different moves. So on here we've got the Choice Band. Now Choice Band normally raises your attack power by 1.5 times, but locks you into a move. Now when you're Dynamax, that is not happening, so you are not locked into a move. I would recommend going for Brick Break, which is going to turn to Max Knuckle and raise up your attack power maybe once, twice, possibly even 3 times. But you have got the option with Gigantamax to go for G-Max Snooze, which will basically is a yawn on top of Max Darkness. So it will make the Pokemon sleepy and possibly force a switch out or possibly force it to be asleep. Now, if you use that first, you've then basically got a free turn to use G-Max Knuckle and then potentially another turn to use it as well. Play Rough on here is a powerful fairy type move, and then Leech Life to allow you to get some health back because you probably will want to at some point. And obviously, when you go back to your normal form, pay attention to what's left on the Pokemon team because having the choice band on here means that you are locked in. So if there's a Ghost type, don't use Brick Break because that will just be a silly thing to do. EVs, you got max HP and max attack with an adamant nature, some more attack and less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. So as I said, it can be either Gigantamax or Dynamax, depending on what you want to run. I think in this case, the Gigantamax is slightly better than the Dynamax, which you probably won't hear me say often because a lot of them are a little useless when you Dynamax, when you Gigantamax, but this could definitely have some competitive edge on different things. That is all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.